Let's need that. Maybe having a metal box on my tables wasn't the best idea. Oh well. That was embarrassing. Glad that wasn't on. Welcome everyone to the stream. What the fuck did that do? I can't. Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about what I just pressed. I'm sure it is fine. What the fuck is this music? You know. Maybe that's kind of the mood. I mean, we're streaming on a Wednesday instead of a Friday. Mostly because I have a party to attend and I need to bake baked goods. I don't smoke weed. I'm pretty sure I would blow into the bong and ruin it. Maybe I'd make edibles, but What is this song? Petalburg? No. Mushroom Mayhem. I really need to stop. Okay. Today we're going to be redesigning Nocturne, because he basically won the poll if Seraphine wasn't on it and stole the 1 point from him, but I don't, like, it's not really, okay, I see why streamers have 2 monitors now. I really get it. This is really fucking hard to, like, do a bunch of different screens at once. Okay. Hello everyone that's joining. We're waiting a few seconds for everyone to file in, you know, all that good stuff. This is this is appropriate. Is this from Thousand Year Door? Yes. I haven't even played that game. I fucking suck at games. I wish that my default browser wasn't basically just Yahoo. But changing to a different browser seems like so much work. So I guess we're gonna be stuck with that. Okay. Let's take a look at the creature that we're going to be looking at, because Jesus Christ. Okay. Yes. This fucking thing. It is a work of artistry. I do not understand this design. So, I wouldn't be able to tell that this thing was a demon, or that it was specifically one of nightmares. And, I mean, his character model is ancient. He just looks goofy. Like, if this was done better, it might look, like, grotesque. In, like, a cool way. Like, maybe having his spine come out and be, like, a whole thing. But it's just not. There's so many unnecessary spikes. You're just going to, like, puncture yourself like that. Like, there's no reason for these spikes here. I mean, there's not really a reason for fucking any of this. But we are going to try and modernize him. I mean, Legends of Runeterra did try to do that too. I still think he looks ugly, but that's my opinion. I mean, they weren't given the best starter base to work with, but, like, I'm glad that they got rid of these fucking spikes. And, you know, the more I look, the more sad I am. But I guess he's got some good tits, so, like, maybe make him sexy. Someone finds this sexy, I'm sure of it. He can't even use his arms correctly. Like, are these supposed to be able to retract? Oh, hell yeah, this is a fucking good song. But he can't fucking grab anything like this. He'd have to put one arm down to do anything. Also, like, I guess it's just the ancientness of his model, but, like, it just looks so broken, and this is just him normally. Like, smear frames are okay. It's a valuable part of animation, but my man has large hands that he cannot use for anything. He's got a head that looks like it's been crushed in a vice. I'm pretty sure this is just weird venom. And we're going to try and do something about this. I mean, I'm gonna keep the fact that he's, like, shadowy and that there's metal, because that's what we have here. Anything like that, I don't really know what we can achieve, but, like, I'm sure we can do something. Replace him with literally just Darkrai. I mean, that's not a bad idea, actually. but I don't know. Make Markiplier. Jesus Christ. Let's see. I'm gonna give that one an upvote. I don't know. Okay, I need to get back to my... Okay, what would it be capturing? So... we don't get much demon from him either. We're gonna... I mean, like, this splash art technically looks better, right? But, it's just the fact that his design currently is just so awful that any level, like, sure, polish is nice, right? But you can't just go, oh yeah, we'll just make him better. He looks like a bald person. He doesn't look like a demon. Like, Tom Kench is so fucking cool. And Evelyn is so fucking sexy. And Fiddlesticks is also fucking sexy. I don't know what happened here, honestly. I don't know what they, like, snorted or did to just warrant that, but, I've got a bunch of things here to try and hopefully, go for something cooler. Alright, let's get into the drawing aspect of this, drawing stream. How about that? And maybe, that'll be fun. I've been sketching in my, like, workbook, like, because sometimes what my, process is that I, like, sketch something and then I, like, use that as a reference, but right now we're just going over my sketched ideas. So we want, like, a nocturne shape, which is basically curve on arms and smoke. And I'm not gonna keep much of it. I mean, the thing is, right, Nocturne's a very, very old design, and League of Legends wasn't really much more than like a Dota 2 clone at the time, so we kind of just got what we got, and most of that was just character models rolled through a scrapyard. My favorite character is also part of this treatment, but tonight we're just going to try and make this fucker more monstrous, because goddamn. Also, a lot of attempts at horror can be very goofy, so if this is scary, probably not. I mean, Fiddlesticks is right there. But we're going to make him, like, look something cool. Also, I wrote there Lilia theming, because, I mean, she's a dream fawn, so, you know, it makes sense that the nightmare demon should have some, like, aesthetic throughway with Lilia, even if they're not from the same continent, which is Ionia. You know what's really weird about League of Legends? Their fucking accents, right? Because, like, Lilia's from Ionia, technically the Spirit Realm, and she's got a Scottish accent, which is really cute sounding. It's adorable, right? But it's just so strange compared to everyone else. It's like Akali doesn't sound like that, and Irelia doesn't sound like that. And none of the Spirit Realm people sound like that either. Like, Ivern doesn't talk like that. And Ari doesn't talk like that. I mean, those two are a human and a messiah, respectively. So they probably don't have that much meaning. But, it's just a strange thing. The one that really gets me is Kaisa, though. I mean, like, there's a lot of problems with that girl. But I think that one, like, big one is the fact that she's British. How the fuck, where the fuck did she learn to speak like that? No one from Shurima speaks like that. And Shurima isn't based on anywhere that would talk like that either. I don't understand why they did it. I don't get why Kaisa is British. Like, Belveth doesn't talk British, and she consumed an entire city worth of people. So, you know, she probably should sound kind of like Kaisa. But she doesn't sound like her. Like, strange. I think I just hate British people. One day I'll put Kaisa in a poll. This looks fucking goofy as hell. But, you know, it's the process. Trust the process. Eventually it'll look passable, hopefully. I want to give, because he has a hunched posture already, so we're gonna lean into that. And honestly, I don't know what he's doing in Demacia, but, like, good for him, I guess. I guess Evelyn also lives near Demacia, kind of. I'm really excited for her cards and lore, though. Legends of Runeterra. I hope to God that those male forms aren't just followers of Evelyn and are actually just like Evelyn disguises. Those are so fucking cool. Let me have the Evelyn forms, please. Alright. We don't really want Nocturne to look human. He doesn't really have a reason to look human. Like, Evelyn specially engineered her form specifically because humans look less intimidating, and Tom Kench is supposed to look affable in like a Bilgewater setting, so that's why you get like that kind of design for him. Fiddlesticks is made out of old farming equipment and that kind of thing. Mostly because he was based on a scarecrow originally, so that they went with the much cooler idea of just going full. Okay guys, let's go and just full out with like farming equipment. I don't know how technically advanced Runeterra is. Like, do they have cars? I know they have blimps and planes and stuff like that, but cars is the one that gets me. Do they have those kinds of vehicles? Because, like, I've seen bulldozers. Like, in Kiana's short story, they have bulldozers. But, oh well, I don't know. Gonna give them the Demon Claw. I don't really... What I'm thinking for Nocturne's design right now is the metal thing that he has is going to be a censer, which is, you know, something used in religious practice to carry around incense. So, you know, something metal that produces a ton of smoke. I thought that would work pretty well for Nocturne, since he's like mostly just metal and smoke. That's his character design. He should look beastly in a way that's like cool, like Tybalt, but he should also look marginally more human because of the weird Z plot or whatever. I do not fucking read those stories. But also, like, it's very clear that he can communicate. His whole idea is that he basically chases after you until you're tired enough for him to access you in sleep or whatever. I think I'm gonna do a shadow maneuver here. I'm gonna do some ninjutsu and go... Basically, his entire lower body will be dragging in front of him. Something like that. Also, he might have multiple limbs or something, because Lily is a centaur. So, like, we might want to keep that in mind for some, like, you know, for Nocturne here, since, you know, dreams and nightmares are basically the same thing, except one's just much more, you know, intrinsically terrifying. I want him to look kind of like your sleep paralysis demon. He should look at least somewhat intimidating. Nocturne's thing is about, like, something Rune War, which is cool, I guess. It's... He really just needs a visual update, if anything. Like, a lore update so that he can fit nicely with other demons. If he's an Azakana, make it so that he's an Azakana. I don't really want to be guessing, like, basic things about the world. Though I guess that's kind of what mysteries are revolved around. Like, the first of 10 deal. But, like, for that whole thing or whatever... Nightmares is on there, so Nocturne should be, like, at least one of them, I guess. Maybe the Noxian chart is wrong or something, I don't know. I mean, it's like, it's truly possible, I don't know. I don't really want him to look too spider-like, though. We're not in Elise territory. Sometimes I forget that she exists, and she was my first redesign. I should, like, in a year's time, probably make like a follow-up or something. Because I know for a fact that I will hate myself for, like, the art that I made during that time or whatever. It's just a common thing that happens. don't really want to give him too many eyes. I don't understand why people are so confused on what a dream demon should really look like. I mean, like, we've got Freddy Krueger and we've got Bill Cipher, and we've got a bunch of others. I don't really understand. Like, I understand Bill's design, but I don't really understand what Freddy Krueger is supposed to be about, really. But I never grew up with the movies, so I wasn't in that time period, so it's kind of... Maybe it was a generational thing, I don't know. Like, summer camps and stuff like that used to be terrifying, I guess. I don't know. Gwen is also coming to lore, which is nice, but also, like, her followers, they look really, really cute, but I'm scared about, like, what it'll do to the canon. I mean, I think my biggest fears come from Skarner, though. So, like, it's not, like, the one I'm after. Nocturne's name is, for music, a short composition of a romantic or dreamy character suggestive of night, typically for piano. And it's a picture of a night scene for, art terms. So, I mean, we should probably have that somewhere in there, but I don't know how this creature would even move, but I guess that's that's a plus. Like, if you have to make up, like, a way for this fucker to move, it will be very, very scary. I'm trying to keep him, like, relatively human so that his skin still technically fit him correctly, but we want to make sure that we keep the like, active fear alive. Also, I thought that the idea of his eyes connecting to his mouth was a cool one, so we're gonna try and keep that too. Though, we don't really want his mouth to look particularly like anything, so, like, I don't want this to look too much like a dragon. I don't want this to look too much like any one thing. Because we want demon. We need demon vibes up in here. This sketch is going to get cluttered. But, you know, what are sketches for? Evelyn has this thing where, like, the brighter parts of her, like, on her demon form specifically, are more, like they're wrapped up. So I think I want to do that. But, what the fuck is this song? 1 hour, Fruit Cart? Mario Land? Sounds about right. The only game I play on Mario Land Well, I used to play, like, 2 games specifically. It's, the Luigi's Mansion one, and then Mario Chase. Mario Chase was always fucking terrifying. Oh boy. I'm referencing my sketches currently. I gave him like a very like wyvern / bat feel, which I feel like is like good, but also I don't want this to read dragon. Oh boy. I think maybe I've made like a mistake somewhere. How do I make this not look like a dragon? Like, he was supposed... That looks even more dragon-like. Okay, Like... you know, it shall be that way, I guess. Smoke and metal, incense coming through a box. I was trying to give it more of a, like a tapir feel, but tapirs are fucking ugly. Cause like it's like based off of a yokai. Called a Baku. But like I feel like that might just be weird. It's also the same thing that Moonsharna is based off of, so maybe I don't really want to give him an elephant nose. This is a tapir. I can see where this thing is evil comes from. Like, I don't trust this. Well, maybe I trust this one. But the other ones, I'm scared. This fucking freaks me out. I don't want that anywhere near me. Which might be like a good way to, you know, design a demon, but I don't really want this. I don't this No, we're not fucking keeping that. No. Maybe I should just replace this entire thing with a Darkrai. How fuckable is this creature? That's a question that should be vital. This many smoke effects would probably kill an animator, like, just by looking at it. But, this is a drawing, so I don't care. We are going to try and simplify this. But we are going to hope to God that something happens, I guess. I don't know. The more I'm fucking with it, the less I like this design. Oh boy. Well, you know, that's just how life is sometimes. I want him to be holding the thing. I want him to be outstretched. No. It's like a lantern, except no, we aren't Thresh. Well, his real name was Grail, but like, my man, like, killed several of his coworkers because he thought that they all sucked at their fucking jobs. Which is living the dream, really. But, you know, like, I really don't want him and my precious angel to look anything similar, but we're gonna probably have to make him look kind of similar, because being a black void just, you know, works, I guess. Smells like eggs, what? Jesus. Okay. It's weird streaming on a Wednesday. I hope all you people are doing good. Because this is strange as hell. I should really look at Tom Kench hentai when I'm done. Just for the inspiration, you know? That's how artists work. Well, that and money. Which you should give me a lot of. But preferably, probably not through here. I mean, not yet at least. I'd rather give something that you want instead of, like, you know, like, whatever the fuck I'm doing here. I'm so happy that things have been going alright. Like, the storm hasn't fucked up my connection at all. You know, you gotta be grateful for the little things in your life, I feel. What? I have a notification on Reddit. What? I'm not part of that subreddit. Please don't. What the hell? I just want to play that song. Well, what's it called? Bad to the Bone. I think that's a really funny song. But probably not. Alright, let's see. I'm giving him, like, these kinds of claws because Evelyn has them, and ever since I'm like, those are the character design right there. Like, they work as such nice claws. Spirit should probably have 4. You know, so that they can hold things. You know, would probably be wise. What the hell? Alright, let's see. God. Whenever the recorder comes in, I can't think. What the Thank you, peaceful interlude. I don't know what I would do without you. Also, shout out to MVP Incense Burner back here. Should probably give it like that. Don't do what I'm doing currently. If you want to get better at art, I'd suggest stepping out of your comfort zone. Like, this is not a sexy woman, so it is like pretty hard, you know, for me at least. But I'm glad that this one basically almost won over Seraphine, because really, at the end of the day, Seraphine is a perfectly fine character design. I mean, sure, it's a bit lame, but it's not actively awful. It's not an embarrassment to the game. And someone probably had an idea with Nocturne, maybe. I honestly don't really understand what in the world was happening there, but maybe someone did. And like, throwing off that person's artistic vision isn't really a thing I want to be doing. Like, I know how, like, bad it feels, but, you know, I love bad designs. I mean, they aren't very good for the game, and I wish that, you know, the better ones are implemented faster instead of new characters every week. But let's see. I think that they are kind of the lifeblood of the game, in a way. Like, Mundo, I really, really like both versions of Mundo. And I think that's a good way to put them. They are two versions of a character. They may no longer be canon, but you can still enjoy them. I mean, not in game, but the model's still there. It's not like it disappeared. I mean, if you really wanted to play with old Mundo, all you would have to do is, you know, just get a mod. Also, this song slaps like hell. I had so many street passes. I don't understand why I brought my DS everywhere. This is such an opposite of the music I actually listen to. But I think it's better for a general viewing experience for this music to be playing. I mean, you wouldn't be able to hear me over the loud drones and the loud screaming. But, you know, I think it would be a different kind of vibe. Also, I would probably immediately get a copyright claim. But, yeah, you know, it could be fun, I don't know. How the fuck do you draw hand holding something? Fuck. No, that's... No. No. It's hard to draw 4 fingers holding anything, actually. Alright, I need to hold something real quick. What the fuck is that? That maneuver? Really? Okay. That looks dumb. I don't like how I hold things. Hands are trouble when you don't have 5 fingers. But, I mean, hands are less trouble when you stop thinking about it and just go, ooh, that looks correct. And I think that people should, you know, generally kill the part of you that cringes. Because, I mean, this work, even though it's like my current one that I'm doing, in a matter of time I'll go, this sucked, what the fuck? But I know that other people will go, what in the world are you talking about? It's a fine drawing. It's a matter of perspective. I've been on the internet ever since I was young, which was a quite awful idea, but, you know, like, you know. It's something, you know. I was always too scared to be, like, an actual content creator. I mean, sure, I did post my art ever since I was young. I remember I had a DeviantArt account, though I only posted physical drawings on there, and I don't remember what it is, so I'm not going to look for it. I don't like that curve. It's kind of like how smoke billows, kind of, sort of, maybe. The more I look at this, the more brain dead I become. But I guess, you know, that's just kind of part of the process of art, is slowly going, I'm gonna give it like a flower type vibe. I didn't read the story for, it's called For Demacia, but like Lux meets a minute, and I'm like, okay, cool. Also, hello, Frone. It's nice to see everyone here. We are on the line art stage of everyone's favorite demon, liquidly chaotic in spirit, faceless shadow with cold eyes and armed with wicked looking blades. I don't see, the problem is, right, these blades don't look too wicked. I feel like they look pretty resident sleeper. Oh, that's an awful joke. Someone should send me to jail. Anyway, I think I want to keep these weird back ridges. They kind of look like, the, like, metal hooks that you, like, have for a harness or whatever. But, I think that all his clothes should be removed. That's my general idea. No more clothes for him. He is now of smoke. Yeah, this shit goes hard, bro. Basically, I'm having the idea of Nocturne originating from... Basically, I'm having him, like, originate from the censer, which is, like, basically just an incense holder. He looks like The Rock, but someone threw ink in his face. I mean, that's a very kind compliment to Nocturne, but his arms are way too skinny. And also, he's not. Like, I think The Rock has his legs, so I feel like that's a... I mean, like, he is very bald, though. Who's another famous bald person? Pitbull? But I love Pitbull. He's my meow meow. He's my angel. I can't... That would be disrespecting him, too. So, I guess, Nocturne is unique and doesn't look like anything else. Maybe, like a Pike and a Braum. I don't know. I like Pike and Braum, though. They're cool. Me when the Mario music kicks in. Okay, we're gonna need to define the body, kind of, sort of. Mario music is a strange breed. I should probably add the live split thing I put in, but I don't. Like, we would just be speedrunning a drawing that I could probably do faster, but like, I'm less efficient when I'm talking, I guess. I don't know. Also, I don't really want to put up another window. I'm scared my computer will not handle that well. Smoke and mirrors would also be cool, but like, that's LeBlanc's whole thing. We don't wanna bite shit off of other champs. Unless it's to make like a narrative point. In which case then we do all the biting we want. Smoke rises. I want him to look more Dream-esque. Not the speedrunner, but like... We're going to give him more colors than just black and red. Though those are objectively the best colors. And I will not be hearing any disagreements. Well, my favorite colors are actually like red and like this one shade of gray. So you could probably tell from my avatar. I don't know how I'm feeling about that one. This is becoming more and more unintelligible by the second. I don't know who's in my house. I think I should play one of those, like, bad to the bone things. If you don't know what that is, it's very funny. Ugh, is this looking more like Maokai? I'm starting to I feel not so good about this. I kinda just want to start over and toss it out, but I've worked so hard. Maybe if I just, like, pretend it looks nice, it'll, like, fix itself. I don't... Okay. Maybe it's the size of its horns or something. Let's just put that off to the side. It's just... That's off to the side. I don't have to... Well, that... Off to the side. Monster designs are always fun because you have to make them look kind of intimidating, which is a bad, it's not like one of my main, like, hobbies, I guess. I mean, I do enjoy the good horror movie. I am gay, but, I don't really understand. There's a certain discipline to monsters. And I feel like I'm, like, letting down the entire monster fucker community by my shitty-ass work. Ugh, you know, it's been one of those days, I think. Sometimes, I guess, like, Wednesday isn't the groove for me. But, like, I need it to be the groove for me because I can't stream on Friday. And, like, what do I want to do? This, like, Christian dentist lady was like, oh, you do art, that's so cool. And then she didn't understand that, like, artist regulations are really, really shitty for most people in the animation industry. But she loves Disney. Everyone is busy on Friday. And do you have something planned, Brown? Because personally, it's just my friend's birthday, and I'm baking them something, and also I might have, like... Well, I already drew them something. So that's, like, their, like, gift, sort of. Which is basically free labor that they didn't ask for. But, the other gift is that I'm bringing in, like, 12 tarts. Like, white peach tarts. That's what I'm gonna make tomorrow. Or, like, whenever I feel like it. Before, Friday. Also, oh well. Well, I mean, you'll still see a post from me on Friday. It's just that I won't be around too much outside of that, I guess. It's fun to actually do something. Because most of the time, I'm just kind of, like, sleeping. I mean, like, there's certain things in my life that I have to do, like, yesterday I went to my dentist appointment, which is why I was telling you about that. Apparently I have to go to a new dentist office now. But I have all my wisdom teeth in, and I don't have any cavities. I haven't had cavities in a while, despite the fact that I don't brush my teeth all that often. Which is strange, but I guess, like, brushing until your toothbrush breaks is just a good, like, way of removing cavity. Well, not removing, making sure that they don't appear in the first place. But I'm not too sure. It was really, really funny. Like, I remember posting it on Twitter, like, maybe a year ago or something. It was just, like, my snapped in half toothbrush. It was really funny. I didn't know, like, my teeth weren't bleeding or anything like that. And, like, it was plastic. I thought it would, you know, hold. But I guess not. It was strange. This is nice music, though. Do you have anything to comment on my Nocturne design? Because I feel like I'm getting somewhere, and then I feel like I'm going nowhere. Which is, like, tough. Like, usually with other designs, it's like a process of just draw girl good or draw man good. But, you know, when we actually want to try and make, like, a unique monster, it's kind of, you know, hard. To go for something. Freddy Krueger time. It's nice whenever you can join the stream, though. What the fuck is this song? Skyloft? No. Garden Gridlock. Okay. No idea. Nocturne, but he has top surgery. I think that one might be good, but I don't know. Also, Nocturne is an it, which is good because, like, pretty fun. I really like that little guy. Oh, that's so cute. Free Feldab. Oh, these are so cute. Oh. I feel like this Nocturne would like crawl on the ground. That's my idea. And like the tendril that looks kind of like a shadow or whatever would be like receding. I'm having a tough time out here, guys. Sometimes the mojo just isn't there, and it's just a tricky one. Though that's probably the reason why Nocturne hasn't gotten a rework yet. That and the fact that people chose Skarner. I mean, Skarner's cute as fuck. I love him. He my angel. He my everything. Just like Corky. But like, I feel like they should do Nocturne, Corky, and all those first before they do Shyvana. Mostly because I just, like, knowing Riot, I know exactly what they're going to do with Shyvana, and it is going to be so fucking sad. Also, Hexplorer Shyvana also sucks. So there's that. She just doesn't look good. Nocturne kind of looks fluffy, which was not my intent, but that's how it's looking. What the hell? Yeah, she is going to be another dashing Aurelia or an Akali, yes. That is 100% what they're going to do with her. Oh, those are so cute. Those emotes are fucking cute as fuck. But yes, Shyvana already has the problem of, like, in her splash arts, where she looks skinny as fuck. In game, it's because she is skinny as fuck, but, like, you know, being a dragon, she should probably look more like a big lizard beast. I don't know, just a thought, guys. Riot, please stop being scared of muscular women. You keep doing this with Sejuani. It's like, guys, I feel like their arms should be, like, thicker than, like, a fucking stick, okay? They need that to, like, hold a sword. That's also a problem with Leona. I mean, it's a problem with everyone. Sejuani, Leona, Kayle, they all have this big fucking problem of Riot going, but we want them to still be sexy. Riot, for the love of God. Women are sexy in all forms. I do not care if you think that skinny women are just the hottest. They are fucking not. If you saw the, like, dedication I had for Alawi, like, I would be like, Alawi, like, haha, what if we, like, got married or something, haha. No, unless, I really, Alawi is, and I'm glad that they keep her the muscular woman that we deserve. But, like, I feel like she shouldn't be the only muscular woman in the game. Also, like, we should probably allow women to have some level of body fat that's not directed at their thighs or boobs. I'm planning on getting to an Aurelia redesign at some point, mostly because I think her outfit looks really fucking dumb. Like, those little tassels or whatever, dumb as fuck. And I think that, Riot, I know, what women look like. I am a woman, so I think that's ridiculous. But, you know, I feel like we should be able to explore more varied body types than just skinny, really skinny, or slightly thick. Like, people go, oh, Kiana is thick. Bruh. My thighs are bigger than that. Are you kidding me? I feel like we should probably, do something. And yeah, Riot should not be, should not be Blizzard. Also, thank you for the Keck W. We stay winning in the Metallic Honjago stream. So we are just going... I'm gonna try and color this thing. I don't know what it is, but it is a thing. So we're gonna color it. Say goodbye to the stock image of a sensor I found on Google. Goodbye. You served us well. But Riot really should start, like, catering to more than one taste. I mean, Evelyn is a taste, which I am, like a big fan of, but, like, players will buy characters that have different body types and stuff like that. It's just that you make their gameplay impossible to fucking read. Like, people don't play Alawi because she's, like, a muscular Pacific Islander woman. They typically don't play her because her form of gameplay is so drastically different than everything else. So, like, I feel like Riot should, you know, maybe simplify their game and, like, maybe actually, like, balance it. I don't know. But that's just my opinion. I don't work there, so, like, what do I know? Like, Kindred, so fucking cool. Such a fucking cool character. Please stop giving Kindred human skins. I swear to God. Like, it was fine for Spirit Blossom. Kindred's a different character in that. I get it, okay? But Porcelain Kindred doesn't have a goddamn reason to not be a full sheep. Why did... I mean, like, it's kind of like the problem with Vistaya in general, is that the men typically are, like, full animal, and the females are... like, some version of Ari. Like, I feel like Zaya suffers from that a lot. And Xerath is just kind of fucking... looks awful. They made a glowing bug light into an e-boy. I fucking love the Arcana skin, but goddamn, I do not want him to look like that in canon. Like, if that was his human form, I think that I'm going to jump off a bridge. Don't do that. If they make another skin where they make him an e-boy, I don't know what I'm going to do. One skin, good idea. Cool recontextualization of the character. If you keep doing it, I'm going to start thinking that you just don't like the character you've made and are trying to make a better one. I mean, like, Xerath doesn't look very good currently, but that's mostly because he's old as fuck, character model-wise, so, like, just give him a new one. I feel like you should also give Victor... I mean, like, there's a ton of characters that should get new character models, actually. I feel like I'm gonna try and reduce this palette a bit with the power of editing. This cool button that's helped me way better. The thing is with the porcelain skin and the Arcana skin, they aren't even hotter versions of the current character. Like, if that's what they wanted to do, then they have failed spectacularly. Anyone that was like, oh yeah, choke me daddy Xerath, is a fucking liar. Either that or they've just never, like, looked at another, like, human being for a bit, so, like, that's, yeah. But that's a little understandable. Except for the Camille one. What are you talking about? Camille one. What? Camille is, what we call a missed opportunity. But, you know, I guess they really, really were like, guys, we need to make these granny thighs really fucking thick. And everyone went, yeah, that sounds good. So, you know, I don't know. I want to give Nocturne more of the appearance like dreams and stuff like that. So, like, these colors remind me of dreams. It's more of like a night sky that I'm going for with, like, the black of his body. I typically don't try and use black all that often, mostly because it's such a limiting kind of color. But I think it works in some contexts. It's just hard to shade. Because there's no, you know, lighter color than it, so you tend to get, like, stuck with, like, that as your, like, darkest shade. And it typically doesn't look good when you try and highlight it. I don't want to give, like, the appearance of too much stars. Just, like, a little bit. I'm gonna go for a little bit, and I'll see you again pretty soon. shit. I have not fallen yet, though I did trip on my way in. Wait, okay, there's my water. Okay. Thanks for the warm welcome back. Okay. Back to coloring. Let's see. I'm glad that Riot has, like, catered to my tastes in women a bit. My tastes in women being, well, as a base champion, my favorite design is Renata. I'm just a sucker. But in terms of skins, the hottest ones are Spirit Blossom Cassiopeia and High Noon Senna. And, like, people can disagree, obviously, but I just think that those are the ones that are truly top tier. I don't understand why Irelia looks or does anything. She kind of looks awful. And, like, her gameplay is some of the worst in the goddamn game. Though we do need a Master Yi rework more than another Aurelia rework. Like, I feel like she's had, like, several of those. But, you know, it still doesn't mean that she's fixed. It just means that they, like, did something and went, okay, she's fixed, guys. I feel like Nyla is going to be a big fucking problem. But, I guess Riot's really confident that players won't do anything wrong. Which I think is stupid, but, you know, it's going to be. They'll understand soon enough. Because, there's a difference between hating a female champion because she's female, which is kind of a big majority of, like, players or whatever, where they compare Nyla to Akshan, mostly because of their overloaded kits, but mostly it's because they're both brown, which, I mean, like, is fucking stupid, but, you know, it's just how the things roll. There's one audience, and then there's a completely different audience. And the main thing is, there's legitimate criticism, and then there's criticism that's for babies. And there's a very big difference. Just because we've got, like, a bunch of female champions in a row doesn't mean that, like, Riot's not going to make any more male champions. That's just really dumb. The reason why Nyla is a problem is not because she is female or because of her design or anything like that. I mean, her design's fine. I wish that she had water arms. But she's a fine character model. But the reason she's a problem is because of her mechanics. Seraphine isn't really a problem, except for lore. But she's fine. She's a fine character. most people tend to judge female champions way, way harder than they do male champions, and that's just a fact. They love doing that. They love giving new champions weird, like, long, like, paragraphs of, like texts or whatever, but, like, I don't, and I guess it's to, like, shake up the game and make it fresh for, like, old and new players, but it makes it harder for people to, you know, actually learn what the fucking game's about. And I feel like we should probably give champions a level of simplicity back. But that's just my own opinion. I don't really play the game all that much. I like Pike and Rakan. I like Pike and Rakan. I mean, Tristana's kind of fun. Vex is a very good example of they actually did something good for the game by putting her in. She's a simple champion. She's just there so you can't fucking dash all the goddamn time. And you know, she works wonders. She's great for gameplay, her story's great, all of that, great. And Renata is a good champion on the basis of it too. It's just that, like, she's a little more technical in how she's, like, played. And Zeri's just there for people that play FPSs but want to play League of Legends for some reason. That's the idea. Like, if you like Valorant, or if you like any first-person shooter game, then Zeri should be the entry point. That was their idea for Zeri. I don't know if that's worked. I don't really like FPSs, except if it's TF2. But, you know, it's hard to really say. But it's just typical that female champs tend to get more ridicule. They tend to get more general dislike. And, you know, most of it's fun, but, you know, a lot of it's just women hating for the sake of hating women. You know, it's weird that men talk about how much they hate women for, you know, the fact that, you know, heterosexual ones are supposed to, you know, like them. I never got that. Anyway, yeah. TF2 is just fun. Also just a better game in general. I mean, like, it has a bunch of spaghetti code, but Valorant's fucking boring. And ugly. I don't want to watch a Valorant game. I want to smack someone with the ham bat. I want to, like, just fuck around on a 2-fort server. Okay, that's the kind of shit I like. I'm not any good at the game. I'm immediately killed if I'm spy. And I have zero skill with sniper. But, you know, I mean, not many sniper mains do. Valorant, half of my friends get emotional damage from the voice chat. God, is it that toxic? I really haven't heard of it being toxic, but God, that sounds awful. I'm really sorry for your friends. And I feel like people should stop using the whole, well, Call of Duty, lobbies were way worse. I fucking know. I've been on those servers. And I also sucked at the game, which, like, made them hate me, 1, because I'm a woman, and 2, because I just was bad at a video game, and they were like, no, but you have to be good at the video game, because I attach all my self-worth to it. People should stop taking games so seriously. I mean, like, I get it if you're in competitive or in ranked. You don't really want someone to be ruining your chances. And I get that. But it's not really, you know, my fucking fault that you suck at the game too. You're just louder about it. I cannot prevent stupid people from dying, okay? That's not my job. My job is to pay, like, get people's money if they want to, like, have a cute, like, profile picture. People are such big babies, even if they're like, no, you're the baby. Protection is always the worst, you know? It happens with every game. I don't typically like going on voice chat. Even if my voice isn't as, like, high-pitched as other girls', it tends to, like, still elicit, like, a bad response because, like, if you can identify it's feminine, then that means that you need to harass them, which is just really stupid. I don't understand why they're like, oh, but I'm such a nice guy. No, you're fucking not. One day we'll have to, like, we'll be lucky and we're not going to settle for the bare minimum. And that day will be glorious. But until that time comes, I'm going to be happy with the representation I get and the friends I make and all of that. Because it's just nice to see yourself kind of in something. Something like Samira, all that stuff. It brings a sense of joy. And I think it's just a nice thing to do in general. People should be kinder to each other, but at the same time, don't need to forgive everyone. That's not your job. And it really shouldn't ever be your job. You can still be amicable with them, but forgiveness is for things that are small. Like, if they, like, accidentally, like, spilled to drink on you. Or, like, ate the last cupcake. It's not for, like, repeated emotional abuse. And if you're ever in that kind of situation and you get out, I just want to say that that's amazing that you even got the courage to do that. Stuff like that's just scary. I mean, the world in general is scary. For me, my family, other people. I'm gonna have to start, like, finding a way to pay for my health insurance. Because I really do need medication. I have, like, a very chronic case. But, you know, capitalism's a bitch. One day, I'll find a way to siphon off money from corporations that already have way too much money already. But until that time comes, we're gonna just continue to vibe, and I'll probably just get a job at a CVS. Do they give, like, probably give, like, a bonus or something for that. This time of life is so fucking terrifying. I was so sick that, like, I had to skip entire chunks of school. And then there's also the illnesses that I've already conquered, but they could still rear their ugly heads again. I love capitalism. It's my favorite. I love, like, starving because I was injured and I couldn't, like, go to work. And then the work people are like, why were you gone? Sorry, guys. You know, I couldn't come into work because I was literally throwing up. That sounds like a weak person. Oh my god. Let's just hope that this venture goes well, I guess. It's not really for money. I mean, obviously not. I'm on the fucking art side. If I really wanted to, like, go hard on this, I would probably just, you know, stream Minecraft. Which I still will probably do anyhow. But, you know, I want this to be just kind of a fun thing. I don't really want people to feel obligated to spend money on me. I want people to, like, go, oh, maybe if you've got, like, an extra, like, $40 or something lying around and you want, like, an art piece, then you could commission me. I would much rather have that than, like, a sub or whatever. Jeez, Epic Yarn's loud. I sucked at this game, too. Though, it was mostly because I didn't even own it. I played it at friends' places. I never got too familiar with how the game actually fucking worked. I think maybe some Kirby games would be fun to stream. I do have an emulator, so that'll be fun. And I definitely want to stream Splatoon 3 when it comes out or whatever, because I have my Switch. I just need to know how a capture card works. I'm not usually very good at technology. It's not been one of my strong suits. I like cooking and drawing and science. I'm not very good at math. I am good at math. Come on, give me the fucking color. Give me the color. Give me the color. Give me the color. My throat's getting dry. Maybe I'll make a Yordle Samira. I'm definitely gonna try and draw Senna and Renata as Yordles. Mostly because I think it'll be fun. I think that Samira will be hard to draw though. Well, any character with like elongated proportions will probably be hard in general. I wanted to make sure that this looked like a misty being. I really should take those stars out though. I feel like that clutters the whole vibe. And that should not be part of the vibe. Trans flag colors. Oh shit. I'm starting to be more confident in this, but will I change it in post? No. This is going to be exactly how it is in this stream, because unless I have like a fresh pair of eyes, it's not going to get any better. It's just going to get progressively more deranged, which may be better, but you know, like, it's only better in like the purview of some people's minds. So, I don't really want to go full. I hope everyone's having a good night, though. I'm so happy that they stopped fucking, what's it called? Blowing up fireworks near me. That was such a pain. Following the... Jesus. Man, I love video games. New idea. Nocturne gets just a really cute sleeping cap. And just like, honk, me, 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 me. Honk, me, 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 me. And that's the new character. I think I've saved Nocturne's character design, guys. There's always just like a constant feedback of, this looks awful, but I'm also the best that goes on. And I mean, neither is true. It's just fun to like go back and forth like that. It makes things more interesting, I guess. I like the bronze better, I think. Do I? Yes, I do. I definitely do. Clipping mask. Okay. This music's nice. I'm always so stressed, but not. It's like a weird sense of I wanna be good for you guys, but you know, at the same time, like, I want to make sure that you guys aren't like bored or like anything like that, because I'm very new to this whole thing. As I get through it, it'll become more and more easy, but you know, it's still like a process, and you know, I don't even really like the sound of my own voice all that much. So, like, when it comes time for me to like be a real YouTuber and like edit these eventually, it'll just be a sense of you. But no one really likes how they sound. They think that something's wrong. And everyone's like, no, that's how you actually sound. I'm like, what the fuck? Don't perceive me anymore. If I sound like that, how in the world have you not been annoyed? But people don't think it's any, like, weirder. But that's because they've been talking to you. And you've only heard yourself in your own head. So you're, like, at a disadvantage for liking your voice, because you haven't heard it too much. And it's not like you, like, actively want to, like, listen to your voice all that often, so it just becomes a sense of, oh. Oops. Let's erase outside the lions, how about that? Let's see. Oh shit. Give me. I've never drawn Nocturne, which is, I mean, not that surprising. I don't really. I mean, like, I do care about Demon lore, it's just that Nocturne's base design's ugly. And I don't really, like, I didn't really read for Demacia, so, like, I wouldn't have insight to even want to draw anything with Nocturne in it. Except if, like, I wanted to really, really badly do, like, a Lilia Nocturne thing. Anyway, I think that Kaisa should just be thrown in the garbage along with Nidalee. Not because Kaisa is anywhere close to how weird Nidalee is, obviously. But it's because she's British. Like, Talia doesn't sound like that. Why the fuck does Kaisa have a British accent? Also, why the fuck does she look like that? Also, why in the world did anyone at Riot go, oh yeah, this is a good design, guys. Good job. We hate British people. And unless... like... Caitlyn, Camille, makes sense. They're from Piltover. Of course they would have British accents. Why wouldn't they? I don't understand where the connection between Kaisa being Shuriman and Kaisa just having a British accent comes from. Like, I don't think that, like, Kassadin even has a British accent, but I could be wrong. It's fine to make friends with them, but, like, also, Like, I think that British people can be funny. That kind of thing. Also, this is all for a joke, but main thing is, don't put them in my video games unless they make sense. Why? What? Like, I just don't understand why they made the creative decision to make Kaisa the way that she is. Like, there's absolutely zero reason. Azir doesn't have a British accent. Sivir doesn't have one. Kiana doesn't have one. No one on the continent has a goddamn British accent except for Kaisa. It's not like the Void has anything that can talk. Except for, like, I guess Belveth. But Belveth isn't British. And she just met Belveth, too. I mean, like, I guess there's also the problem of why the fuck does, like, Rumble and Ziggs sound the way they are, but, like, I'm more fine with the fact that Vandal City is probably, like, somewhat, like, Bostonian. I'm not okay with the Kaisa thing, though. She already has so much wrong with her. Why the fuck did she have to be British, too? Like, that's just hurting your chances, honestly, of being a good character. Like, Caitlyn's a good character. She's got a British accent. She's also mean to my favorite. So, like, that's, like, a point docked for her. But, like, you know. I can also relate with her struggles of being a lesbian and also a detective, I guess. I don't really like the fact that she's a cop. But, you know. At least, like, Runeterra understands the fact that cops are always in, like, service of a, you know, awful, scheming upper class. So, like, I'm glad that they got the, like, satire there, but, like, boys. I just pray that we don't get a champion with a Jersey accent, because I will go. I will leave. I mean, I don't really like the new Akali voice lines. I think that her original voice actor is way better at all the lines that she says, but I mean, it's not like they're in the game anymore. Also, like, she's kind of like the last character that needs an update to her voice lines. Like, you could have just kept them the way that they are. Like, even if you don't have access to that voice actor anymore, those clips are still legally yours. You can still have them in the game. That's the work that they were paid for. But, okay, whatever. Consistency. Well, they never really cared about that before, but okay, sure. Like, Akali is a good rework, but she's a very annoying champion. The day that Master Yi finally becomes something, I'll be happy. But also, he looks fucking awful. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't put him in a poll yet. But it's mostly because I'm scared to, like, try and touch that thing with a 10-foot pole. Like, God, what the fuck am I gonna do for that? I guess make him more Ionian, but, like, that's oversimplifying like all the work that I'm going to have to do in order to like make him anything resembling a character, and that's like a problem. I fucking love me music, okay? It's just good. It's good fucking music, man. Let me make the worst background known to man. For Xin Zhao, I don't think he is not from Demacia. He is from Ionia. Yes, that's his lore, and also he is a terrible character. I guess I would just try and make his armor look like the correct form of Demacian, I guess, and also give him like a better face, I guess. God, I'm going to not enjoy that, but you know. I guess I will get to him at some point. Xin Zhao is, like, honestly, I forget that him and Wukong are part of the fucking game. Like, I didn't know that he existed for the longest time. Also, I think that my Akshan idea, like my misinterpretation of Akshan, is a better version of Akshan, which is Shuriman Robin Hood. That's what I thought he was. I think I just like when people steal from the rich. I think that's very cool, and they should do that more often. But, you know, there are certain characters that I'm not gonna do. Like, I'm not doing Janna, mostly because, like, there isn't really much I can do that hasn't been done already. Like, all the good ideas for her have been taken, essentially. So, like, we're just gonna chill out and we're gonna have some fun. Background art's hard. Make it actually readable. That would be good. I think that this is my actual favorite design of the day, but, you know. You have that. You have that. So, I guess, take your pick on something you like, I guess. I'm glad that, everyone could make it to the stream today. I know it's a weird day to stream, anyhow, but I'm glad that people still showed up. It's, you know, it's nice to be, you know, supported. Anyways, I hope that everyone has a good night. And, you know, a good Friday without me. Maybe you can do your own kind of baking. I don't know. I'll be posting those days too. Maybe you'll see what I actually make. Anyway. Thanks for being here, everyone. I'll see you again next week, hopefully. And, just have a good night, everyone, alright? Goodbye.